Yeah, hi students. I am Dr. Badrinath, and in this video we will see the movie of Shock, and it is one of the feel-good movie. The energetic, young, energetic actor Ravi Teja, one of my favorite actor, Mas Maharaj, and also beautiful actress Jyotika. Okay, now she is wife of Surya. No, actually I thought. Shock thought movie, it is out of syllabus. Okay, it is out of syllabus. We don't want this shock actually. What we want is this shock, the shock which is related to the body. This is actually I thought to be tell. My mind was deviated since I am the fan of Telugu movies. Okay, I thought it is shock means a movie. Okay, yeah, drugs using for the shock related to body, not the movie shock. Right. Yeah, this now we come to the our real syllabus, not film syllabus, and this is a real syllabus of unit 2, pharmacology of drugs which is acting on cardiovascular system. This is also first unit, and this is in second unit. The same unit name is same, but same cardiovascular, again 4 topics came. Okay, drugs used in the therapy of shock, that is actual content of today's video. Okay, not that video. And hematonics, coagulants, anticoagulants, fibrinolytics, antiplatelet drugs, plasma volume expanders, and number 2, pharmacology of drugs acting on urinary system, diuretics and antidiuretics. That is a complete unit 2 syllabus of as per various universities, including JNTU, JNTUH, or whatever it may be. Now the highlighted with maroon red ink, that is drugs used in the therapy of shock. That's today's the real syllabus topic, right? Yeah, definition, you can see the definition. The term choke, shock came from choke, C-H-O-K, C-H-O-C, also called as both. You can use both. French, it is in a French language. French, that is, French fries. In the movies and all, we will say eat no French, that French only. Okay, that is French language. The French fries also came from that French only. And French cut. French cut. That is also, it is a fashion in French. So in that French language, our impact was the first published. Meaning is a push, P-U-S-H. Here you see the push, pull. Chalk. Shock means a chalk. Chalk means a push in a French cut or French fries language. Our impact was the first published in 1742 by the physician Ledran, but we don't want that name also actually. Okay, and what happened no in you believe that symptoms arises from the fear. See here, fear. My hand is shivering with fear. Okay, fear or some other form of altered cerebral. This is cerebral function, altered cerebral function, inadequate oxygen delivery. Oxygen supply is less to the brain, so brain will go to the shock delivery to meet the metabolic demands. Results in a global tissue hypoperfusion. Blood supply is less to all organs in the shock. It may lead to a shock. Okay, and metabolic acidosis, very important. Metabolic acidosis, not alkalosis. Shock can occur with a normal blood pressure also. Keep in your mind that most of the students, most of the doctors, they will think that shock will be there only in a hypotension like that. No. In normal blood pressure also, the shock will be takes place in the body. And also hypotension can occur without shock. Even though there is no shock, hypotension will occur. Most of them are doctors will get confusion here actually. So I am giving a clarity. If hypotension is there, shock may or may not be there. If shock is there, hypotension may or may not be there. Shock physiological responses. What happened? The functional physiology means function. Anatomy means structure, physics. Physiology means function. Anatomy, physiology, and health education. Anatomy means a structure. Physiology means a function, like this function. Anatomy means a structure. Okay. And so shock physiological responses. What functionally causes shock to the body? Inadequate systemic oxygen delivery. That's why this is a main I highlighted with the diagram. Lack of oxygen, O2. Oxygen is indicated by a 0. So in this shock, what happened? Oxygen will be reduced. Really, it becomes a 0. It looks like a 0 oxygen. Here also in the shock, it looks like a 0. It becomes a 0, almost 0. Oxygen delivery activates autonomic responses to maintain the systemic oxygen delivery will not be there. Sympathetic nervous system will be activated. You know that there is a two types of system. One is sympathetic system, one is parasympathetic system. Sympathetic system is always active condition. Parasympathetic is very calm condition. So in shock, what happens? Sympathetic system will be activated. Keep in your mind. Noradrenaline, norepinephrine, norepinephrine, okay, NEE, dopamine, and cortisol. All these hormones, sympathomimetic hormones, will be released. Like this, and it causes a vasoconstriction. All the blood vessels will be constricted because there was a hypotension in the shock generally. So that's why it may leads to the body has to recover. In order to recover, the body will shift to sympathetic system. So that BP will be try to increase. Increases in HR. HR means not human resource. HR, those giving jobs, no, it is not HR. Here, heart rate. HR means heart rate. And increase of cardiac contractility. Cardiac output will be increased. Cardiac output will be increased. That is a CO and HR. Renin angiotensin axis, water and sodium conservation and vasoconstriction, increases the blood volume, increases the blood pressure. The body always try to be increased because of the shock. So main thing what happened in the shock, no, MODS, multi-organ dysfunction system. All the organs, because there is no oxygen in the body. So when there was no oxygen in the body, no energy to each and every organ, no energy. Oxygen gives the energy. Oxygen is the life. If there is no oxygen, what happens? All the tissues will start putting off IP, just like insolvency petition. IP, no, whenever you do not have a money to pay your credits and all, so you will put your hands up. All the organs will become a hands up. Progression of the physiological effects as a shock ensures that cardiac depression, see here, cardiac will be depressive like this because there is no energy. Respiratory distress, respiratory system will be dull. Renal failure, all important organs, all important. Okay, results in the end of organ failure. All the organs, see, I have shown all the organs, all these important vital organs will be failed in the shock. So this is called MODS. Types of shock. Yes, 5 plus 1. See here, 5 plus 1. Totally 6 are there. 6 types of shocks are there. One is hypovolumic shock. Volume means we know. Hypo means we know. Hypo means less. Volume. Either a sound or 5 ml, 10 ml, 1 liter. This is also called as a volume. Voice is also called as a volume. Hypovolumic. In our body, all the body fluids will be, volume will be decreased. That is called a hypovolumic shock, number 1. Number 2, septic. Septic shock, not septic tank. That is different. Okay, not septic tank. Cardiogenic shock. Cardiogenic shock is generated from the heart. Anaphylactic shock is a very popular name. Anaphylactic shock. Neurogenic shock, origin from the neuron. Obstructive shock. So among these all 6 types, Three are important. What are the three? Hypovolemic shock, cardiogenic shock, anaphylactic shock. These three are the important among 50% discount to you. Okay, among the six in regular examination, not for competitive examination, in regular examination 50% discount to you. Okay, if you write, if you learn only three, it's enough, more than enough for regular exams, right? Indications for selective vasoactive drugs. It's a very important table. Here, two columns I gave the drugs, phenylephrine, and what is a common uses, septic shock, neurogenic shock. What are the drug of choice and type of the shock? In which type of shock, which drug you are using? Like that, I have divided. This is very important. Okay. And norepinephrine, septic shock, epinephrine, anaphylactic shock, septic shock, and dopamine, renal insufficiency, septic shock, cardiogenic shock, and dobutamine, cardiogenic shock. So cardio, D is the main thing here, cardio. See, dopamine starts with the D, using for cardio, D. And dobutamine, cardiogenic shock, D. Here also D. So dopamine, dobutamine, D is a primary, the letter what you have, where you have to focus, and cardio, D. D you have to focus. And isoproterenol, bradycardia, due to the heart blocks, effects of HR. HR means human resource, no, heart rate. And Milri none, Mil, just like Mil Gaya, Milri none, no, Milri none, cardiogenic shock. In those who don't respond to dobutamine, you have to use a superior. That is Milri none is important. It is a superior than the dobutamine. Yeah, hypovolemic shock, we'll start with. The name itself indicates very clearly hypo, less volume. In our body, all the body fluids will become a less. See here, first one is TBW. What is TBW? Total body water. 2/3. All these factors need not to be right in the exam. Just you keep on all the body parameters like a blood volume, total body water. Actually, all these are the usual. ICF. What is ICF? And what is ECF? ECF. Extracellular fluid. IC, intracellular fluid. And interstitial fluid. And intravascular fluid. All these fluids, all these volumes will be decreased. So when the volume will be decreased, you will be fell down. You cannot be able to stand also even. You will be fell down. See here how it is a hypovolemic shock picture. Okay. So he was in hypovolemic shock. Volume is reduced. So there is no proper tension in the body. Blood pressure tension is not good. Okay. Less BP, hypotension. So no blood supply to all the organs, no oxygen, no nutrients blood supply to the various organs. So there is no energy. So you see here, feeling very heavy headache and fell down. He was unable to stand also. Hypovolemic shock. And what you have to do is you have to increase the volume. Hypovolume. You have to increase the volume with the help of crystalloids. Is nothing but intravenous fluids. Here you can see the intravenous fluid pictures. Here crystalloids, normal saline, NaCl, salt, just common salt. That is, isotonicity 0.9% is isotonic with the blood. Lactic ringers, ringer lactone. It comes in pharmaceutics. What is a combination of a lactated ringer? Very important for all the examination. Combos important. And plasma-light balanced crystalloid solution with multiple, that and all you forget. Okay. Normosol solution and normosol solution of balanced electrolytes in water for injection. So first one is NaCl. The last three, see I have mentioned there, last three, that is second one, third one, fourth one, have a potassium and other stuff. First one is having a sodium chloride. These are all called as a crystalloids, intravenous fluids. Yeah, next here also crystalloids, and you leave the first para. Blood transfusion, it is also very important. Not only the IV fluids, intravenous fluids, blood transfer must be there. There must be blood donor, you have to brought from that, and blood you have to transfuse into the body. Blood transfusion, packed RBC, red cells, increased oxygen carrying capacity. You have to give the packed red blood cells also, you have to inject, because there is no oxygen. Because RBC only carries the blood, oxygen. That is, keep in your mind. RBC is mainly responsible to carry the oxygen to the various parts of the body. Plasma, fresh frozen plasma, and normal human serum albumin reduced edema. All these you can be used in the hypovolemic shock. Yeah, mainly you come to here. So you have to treat with the IV fluids, blood, RBC and all. Now you come to the colloidal plasma expanders. Colloidal, see here the name, it comes in the physical pharmacy of the your colloidal particles, colloidal solutions. All these comes in the pharmaceutics. Okay, physical pharmacy subject. You just go and see the physical pharmacy, or you go to my playlist. There I have mentioned colloidal particles, everything physical pharmacy subject wise I have arranged. I have my all my videos are there. Colloidal plasma expenditure, number of times it was appeared in competitive exams and regular exams. Number one, dextran. See here the structure of dextran is a very important. It expands the plasma. Expands the plasma. Volume we are increasing the volume because it is a hypovolemic. Now we are expanding the plasma. We are giving a RBC. See, blood is divided into two parts. One is plasma, one is RBC. So in the last slide, I have shown RBC. We have to give the RBC, and here we are expanding the plasma also. We are covering plasma. We are covering RBC also. We are covering. Dextran is very important. Appeared in number of questions. And see the last, dextrose 5% in water. That is also plasma expand. Very easy to remember. Dex inhibits the Rolex formation, not Rolex watch. Rolex watch. Hydroxy ethyl starch. It's very important. Starch, very binding agent. Okay, we are using in a tablet, and it is also used as a disintegrating also. Starch acts having a two characters. One is binding agent, another one is opposite. It breaks down the binding agents also. Keep in your mind. That depends upon the concentration. Amylase. Amylase maintains the blood volume longer. Polyvinyl pyrrolidine. Synthetic water soluble. PVP you can be remember. Like PVP mall is there. Potluri Varaprasad, PVP in Vijayawada, in Hyderabad, a number of shopping malls are there and films are there. PVP pictures, PVP cinemas. It's a very popular. Gelatin polymers, the word brand name is important. Hemacell. It is a gelatin polymer. Inotropic agent and vasodilators. We saw the inotropic agent in the heart, that is cardiovascular system we saw. So vasoactive drugs are important in pharmacological defense, the treatment of the shock. Last 2-3 points are important. These agents may be needed to enhance the cardiac output, CO, cardiac output, okay, and increase the SVR through the use of vasopressors, okay, SVR, systemic ventricular rate, through the use of vasopressor. Yeah, now this is important. In inotropic, which of the inotropic drugs we are using and corresponding doses. So the last slide is not much important. Okay. Epinephrine, norepinephrine, dopamine, dobutamine, phenylephrine, vasopressin, like this, pressin, and amrinone. And the corresponding doses you can see here. This column you can see 2 to 10 micrograms, 2 to 20 micrograms, 1 to 30. Nifedipine, it came, I have already told you, calcium channel blocker. Nitroglycerin, very important, nitroglycerin. Coronary arteries, when there was congestion, we are using as a dilators. Nitroprusside dilators. Injection, which is available in, we saw in antihypertensive, and prostacyclin. And yeah, now you come to the cardiogenic shock. That is second one. First one, we saw the hypovolemic shock. That is important, I have told. And cardiogenic shock, SBP, systemic blood pressure. So BP is two types: systemic, systolic, not systemic, sorry, systolic, diastolic. Systolic, 120 by 80. I have told now 120 by 80. So it is a less than 90 mm of Hg. That is a cardio. See here in this picture, cardiogenic shock, artery supply, because heart is unable to pump the much blood to the organs. So that's why all the arteries are very thin, because less volume is there, because unable to pump. And that's why here the load is increasing. See here, the venous load is increasing, whereas the artery load is decreasing because of the balance. So here what happened, the blood which is there in the veins, it may forms edema. See the arrow marks, it starts depositing in the body wherever. That's why the man looks like a watery body, very watery body, because all the veins consist of lot of water. Because heart is not pumping. Once the heart is pumping, you will get artery size and venous size will be same. If heart is good. If heart is not good, arteries, see here, arteries will become a very less blood and more venous blood. It becomes a load to the heart. Preload will be on the heart. Yeah, treatment treatment of cardiogenic shock. Correct. You have to correct the hypertension. You have to give an antihypertensive drugs. You saw the chapter, antihypertensive drugs. Fluid resuscitation to correct the hypovolemia, dobutamine, milrinone, all these things. Oxygenation, myocardial infarction, heparin and all that. Arrhythmia, you have to correct the arrhythmia. Okay. Like that, you have to see what is the problem related to the heart, and corresponding drugs you have to give. Treatment of cardiogenic shock. Next is third one, last we came to anaphylactic shock. It is related to antigen antibody reaction. Anaphylactic shock. Keep in your mind, anaphylaxis, a severe systemic hypersensitivity. Body will hypersensitive. Just if you put a one word, if you scold a small word also, they will feel very sensitive. Hypersensitive. Reaction characterized by the multi-system involvement. Number of systems are involved. Even a small word also, some of the persons, they will feel they are very sensitive, hypersensitive person. Like that. See, IgE, immunoglobulin E, it is one of the antibody. So this is related to antigen antibody shock. So the human person become like this. See here, it was a shock, anaphylactic shock. Yeah, what is the important drugs we are using in anaphylactic shock? I given nicely. All these you have to take a screenshot and keep in your mobile phone. Okay, and whenever there was exam, you record the video, you see the video, and get a clear of all doubts. Corticosteroids, immunosuppressants, because since the immune system is hyperactive here, you have to reduce the immune system. Okay, that's why corticosteroids are very good immunosuppressants. And methylprednisolone, antihistamines, because allergy will, see here, allergy like structure, no? That's why we have to give antihistaminics, H1 blocker, ranitidine, H2 blocker, okay, diphenhydramine, and bronchodilators like albuterol nebulizer, okay, all the nebulizers like this. Okay, nebulizers you have to inhale, magnesium sulfate, and glucagon. Glucagon is also important for patients that are taking beta blockers with the refractory and 1 mg of air. Yeah, here I stop my shock, right? And see all my videos in my channel's playlists. There I have kept all everything in the serial wise. I have kept. Okay. Thank you, and thank you for watching.